Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello! And if you're coming back, thank you. So today I want to go over the best cosmetics in Japan. These are the top 10 products that were chosen basically by the Cosme Japanese population online. But before that, let me introduce myself. So my name is Laura and I've been living in Japan for 11 years. Last year I passed the Japanese cosmetic license test. Assuming I get this video out within the year, it was last year. Otherwise it was 2 years ago I passed the Japanese cosmetic license test. I'm not a medical professional, but that means that I studied this in Japanese. So I want to use that information to help you be your best. So before we get into the video, I do have a YesStyle code. So I will leave any of the products that I really like down below. If you don't have any other creators code that you would like to use when purchasing a product, please feel free to use the code BEYOURBEST9. You can find the links down below. Anyway, let's get right into today's video. So before we get into the rankings, just to go over what Cosme is, because I feel like you might hear that a lot in the beauty space, but you're like, oh, I'm not sure what it is. Cosme is an online ranking site that has been around since 1999. Cosme has been around for a while, and it's weird saying that because 1999, that's the year that we were like, oh my gosh, computers, they're all gonna change to zero, and then the world is gonna end and aliens will come. I remember hiding under my bed because I was afraid the aliens will come. That started in 1999. And then now recently, as of 2 years ago, 2023, they started the Cosme shopping or the Cosme shopping site. So now you can not only rate things on Cosme, but you can also buy things on Cosme, and they have a bunch of points and stuff. If you live in Japan, they have like different days where you can get X amount of points. I think it was like someone told me like the first 3 days of the month they give like an extra 10 points or something like that. So I want to learn more about it. I'm gonna tell you guys about that. But yeah, so that's basically the Cosme brand. But yeah, so essentially they've been around for 26 years and they are one of the most reliable ranking sites out there. And so with that little history lesson out of the way, let's get to the top 10, starting with number 1. The number 1 is the Skin Clear Cleanse Oil by Attenir. And surprisingly enough, this is the fragrance version because Attenir does have the fragrance version, they have the non-fragrance version. But this year, number 1 is the fragrance version. And this product actually also won last year. So it's crazy. Like, I think I only tried the non-fragrance version because I don't really mind fragrance in my cosmetics. If it's not super strong, I don't mind it. And sometimes like that really kind of florally relaxing scent, I'm like, okay, it's not bad. But I remember being disappointed at the fact that the Attenir cleanser that I had was not fragrance. Other than me just being disappointed that it didn't have fragrance, that was one of the best cleansers I've ever used in my life. Like, I have a video here, a tier ranking video, and it's like, I think it was like elope because it's dope. It was so good. When I was using it, it just feels like it was able to cleanse my skin properly, but it didn't leave it overly dry. In fact, it feels almost like it would leave it just moisturized, but not those that leave like a veil of like this kind of like almost Vaseline, not that kind of moisturization. I think that they renewed it early last year. It also got the award, at least in the middle of the year or at the end of the year. Both the fragrance version and the non-fragrance version, they both won awards last year. So this, when I tell you this cleansing oil like they snuck into heaven and took this out of Jesus's drawer. Like, that's how good I think this this formula is. As for the product itself, it does have 8 different types of beauty oils to help clear out the gunk of your pores for your skin, but not overly stripping it. And then it says it takes an approach to furizu kakushitsu. So furizu literally means like freeze. Kakushitsu is like the top layers of your cells. So as we get older, generally speaking, the turnover cycle in our cells from when they're born to when they fall off of our face is 28 days. But as we get older, that gets slower and slower. And then as we get older, sometimes they get stuck. And so they kind of get stuck there and they become like, what is that guy from, I don't know what the name, because I haven't seen the Lord of the Rings, but that guy that says, you shall not pass, basically to the moisture that you want to put into your skin, because again, it's these layers of all these guys doing you shall not pass and they don't want to move anywhere. Gandalf, is that the guy? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. This formula essentially is created to really help slough off like gently those, and it's like a kind of mild, very light exfoliation to help slough off those cells. And then once you get the you shall not pass guys off, then your skin should be more moisturized and should be more clear. You have that tome on, that radiance. So again, I experienced that with the old formula, and if I try the new formula, I will tell you guys. Sorry, I'm excited. So the number 2 item this year was the Multi Foundation Puff by Rosy. Rosa. Yeah, so it's a foundation puff that I believe you should be, because it says Maruti Fonde, I believe you should be able to use it with different types of foundations, be it powder foundations or liquid foundations. And actually I look here and yes, it does say Zen Fande Taiyo. Taiyo is like compatibility. So yes, it does say that it's compatible with all types of foundations. It says that it has a soft but a rich, like that it feels soft and rich when you're using it. And Rosy Rosa is a super popular Japanese beauty brand that come up with all kinds of beauty tools. They have foundation puffs, they have brushes, they have beauty blenders. They honestly have like anything that you thought about, they probably have it. They even have the sheet masks that you can use for the lotions. They even have this mirror that's really interesting, that like the idea is that it reflects, like that most mirrors have kind of like, they don't really reflect all of the light. So then this mirror, it reflects the light like as it looks. So it would be better for doing makeup because you don't have that kind of like dull cover. And I have one at home. I feel like there's a difference. But then one time my friend, we were in Cosme actually, and he took that mirror right in front of a regular mirror and he was like, do you see a difference? I was like, I don't think I really see much of a difference. So I don't know, maybe it's all placebo effect, but I that's the mirror I have at home, so that's the mirror I use. But yeah, Rosy Rosa took number 2. So then for number 3 is the Cosme Decorte, the loose powder. And this guy won last year as well. This product, I believe it came out last year. They renewed it. Originally, it looked like this packaging right here, but then they renewed it last year and now it looks like this packaging here. Like this is, I think this product is like 7,000 yen for this powder. It's just translucent face powder, but they do have a bunch of different colors. Yeah, they have a whole 9 color variations. So it says that, yeah, so why it's a loose powder, it says that it doesn't dry your skin and it leaves your skin feeling moisturized, but also it gives you that tolmeikan or that radiance when you use it. But again, for 7,000 yen, I'm gonna tell you right now, you see this guy right here from Cezanne? This was less than 1,000 yen. I bought this years ago. Look at how much I still have. Different strokes for different folks. But I'm just saying, you got options out there. That's all I'm saying. So for number 4, we have the Génifique Ultimate Serum by Lancome. So here basically the summary on Cosme, it says that it really helps to give elasticity to your skin. You got cheaper options. If you want elasticity, you could go for this 3,000 yen Shiseido. It helps with elasticity. It helps with collagen production. It helps to keep your collagen from getting broken down. It's only 3,000 yen, and if you convert that to dollars, it's even less. It's like maybe $20 to $25, $20. But okay, that's fine. This is not even like a Japanese cosmetic. It's just very popular in Japan. But looking at the ingredients, it seems like, well, it's nice that they have Bifida ferment lysine, which is a fermented ingredient, which that's really nice. Ferment ingredients tend to have a lot of amino acid, hydrating ingredients. And it also says on the page here that it has beta glucan, which I believe is also a really hydrating, moisturizing ingredient. But like, if we've been for real, they got that manyo. You know that manyo Bifida? I'm like, I don't know, I'm just saying. It says that it has an ingredient that is derived from kanzo, which I believe is licorice, which obviously kanzo ne ekisu or licorice root extract, it's an anti-inflammatory ingredient. And then it says that it has 7 different types of pre and probiotics. But again, I'm like the Bifida product by Manyo. It's, yeah, I'm just saying. There's like a good like 7,000 yen difference between those 2 products. So do with that information what you will. Japanese people really like Depako's products and kind of like higher end products, so I think that that's one of the reasons why it's on there. All right, so moving on to number 5, this is the Answer shampoo by Kao. And this actually came out earlier this year. So the ones that they're showing here is the shampoo and the X Moist treatment. So basically it just says that it helps to improve your hair texture, and they have this little gift that I'm gonna show here on the Kao website. It says it gives it moisture, shine, it keeps it, help it smooth and silky. So this product, it's taken the result of 100 years of research from the Kao company. Essentially this formulation of 5 ingredients that they have, this is basically the secret formula to the success with this product. And it's a combination of hydrolyzed keratin, ceramides, lanolin acid, fatty acid glycerate A, and malic acid. So that's their formula right there. If you want to steal it, go ahead, take your note, run off to the OEM factories. I saw it, and admittedly the packaging are kind of like, I like the shiny with the gray, but it's not something that caught out to me. If I had longer hair, I would try it, but we're not there yet, so I don't know. Have you tried this? Please let me know down below. So next up for number 6, we have another makeup item, and this is the, hold on, this is an interesting name. It's called the Han All Brow Cara. I believe that Han is from Hanguk, or like how Korean people say Kankoku, or Korea. And basically it's just a colored mascara, and those are super popular in Japan. Either people they'll use it to like lighten up their eyebrows to match a little bit with their hair color, or even I have like pretty dark brown hair, but sometimes I'll use it as well just to give it a kind of softer insho, a softer impression, to just soften up the whole look. I haven't tried the these ramen ones. The ones that I've tried were these ones by Cezanne, which I don't even know if they sell anymore. But yeah, the ramen is super popular in Japan, so I might give that one a try when I get back. So moving on to number 7, it's the RMK Dewy Meritor Lip Cara, or the Dewy Melt Lip Color. And they say essentially that it's a color that you can use easily in daily life because it's not like some crazy kind of color, but they also says that it has really good staying power. And it gives you a nice shine. I personally have not used any RMK products, but the one product that I really want to try is this oil right here. And I believe that you're supposed to use this oil after you wash your face. So you wash your face, you shake this bottle, use this oil, and then use the rest of your skincare routine. So if you're an oily skin person, this might be a little bit too much for you. But if you're a dry skin person like myself, like I want to try that. I'm like, give me all of the moisture, I need it. RMK is kind of an expensive brand. They're definitely a department store brand. Usually their products, I think, start from around 3,000 to 400 to 4,000 yen. I would be a little hesitant to dish out that much money for a lip product that lasts a long time when I have right here, this guy. You guys, if you know, you know. This, the Kate, the Lip Monster that I have had for years now. I have had this, that's what I have right now. This guy, I've had him for years. Look, we're matching. You know, that's how much I like him. But yeah, that did win number 7. So next up for number 8, we have, this is another Rosy Rosa product. I told y'all, Rosy Rosa is super popular in Japan, and this is the Powder Brush EX. And if I remember correctly, this guy came out last year, and when he came out, everybody, like, you couldn't find him in stores. That's how popular it was. So it definitely took some time for, you know, them to have to go sell it again and restock the stores and people to actually be able to get their hands on it. And I think I've tried it in the stores, and it just feels like clouds. Like on my hands, like I'm just like, oh, that's so soft. But I think it's like, maybe it was like 2,500 yen or so, like between 2,500 to 3,000 yen. But sometimes it can be worth the investment, especially if it's something that you use daily. So for example, this brush that I got from Daiso, I think this was 300 yen, and I've had this for many years. It feels just fine, but sometimes I'm like, I wish we could go softer. But yes, the price is for me a little bit steep, but if it's something that you're going to use for a long time, you take care of for a long time, then it could pay itself off, I think, in the investment. I think I've only tried the Rosy Rosa mirror that I talked about earlier, but still I have this kind of suspicious trust in Rosy Rosa. This would be something that I would consider trying. Okay, so number 9, we finally get back into some skincare, and then this is the Lululun, the Hydra EX mask. And this is the mask that features exosomes. And I believe this mask, I think, came out maybe 2 years ago, and it was really popular then, but then they've been coming out with so many different varieties of EX masks that this one I feel like a little bit got caught up in the wave. Like, it's just like, it's almost like people forgot that it existed. And I have tried it, I think, once, and it was really nice. It was super hydrating. And actually, when Soo Beauty, she came to Tokyo and we went to go shopping together in the Don Quixote, in that video here, I recommended it to her and she bought it. But it's really funny because, yeah, we're like, honestly, just, it's things like this that really remind me that we are skin individuals. Because for me personally, I really like this mask. I enjoy using it. But I saw a review that she did of that video and she didn't really like it. She said it smelled kind of alcohol-y. So she said that she didn't like it. But yeah, but I personally felt like it really left my skin nice and hydrated the next day. So while I would want to try and purchase this again, there's so many other face masks that I want to try that I haven't tried it again yet. But if I do, I'll let you know. Okay, we are running out of time, man. I've been babbling on for a century and a half. All right, so number 10 is the Genoptics Inifitaura Essence by SK2. So this product's main thing, it says that it helps with on skin dullness. So on the SK2 website, it says or like essentially a medicated product. Basically what that means is that it is a product that has an active ingredient. That active ingredient has a certain percentage that is set by Japanese government to be effective, like that they have reviewed evidence and like between this level to this level, it's effective. This product product has this ingredient at this level to this level, yes, you can say that you are a medicated product or like a medical grade product. And so it says that it has 8 different types of effect, that they have over 20 academic papers, but I don't know if it's 20 academic papers on this product or 20 academic papers on the ingredients, on the combination of ingredients. Is it on Patera? Is it on the ingredient that is the active ingredient? I don't know, that's a little bit unclear on the site, but it does say they've been working on this product for 30 years. And what I think is really interesting is that on the Japanese SK-II site, it actually does show a before and after. And I don't know what the time period is between these 2 pictures. It just says before and after. Yeah, it is. I don't know exactly the time. The time period is not written. Those details are not written, but it just shows that it just looks brighter. So I definitely wish they would have given more details. Oh no, the active ingredient. The active ingredient is niacinamide. And why are you like, oh no? Because I'm like, the active thing, niacinamide is, you can get a product with it. I don't know if you can see how flustered I am, but niacinamide is just, it's everywhere. It's very proliferous. So realistically, look, if we're talking, like, we're keeping this for real, SK-II, please do not come after me. I literally have no money. But like, if, you know, audience, to Laura, we're keeping this for real, but my BO besties, from me to y'all, like basically, because remember how I talked about how any yakubugahin is like, it's an ingredient is proved to be effective between a certain range. Basically any and all products that are yakubugahin, they have to be within that certain range. They can't be outside of that certain range. So if you, in order to say that you have niacinamide as an active ingredient and it has to be within a certain range that is set by the government, then don't you think that other products that have niacinamide as an yakubugahin can also have the same percentage, and might they not have similar effects? I'm just saying that's some food for thought. Okay, I'm running out of battery, but thank you guys so much again. Please let me know what you thought about in the comment section. As always, hope you have a good day. Remember, come on, be your best. Be your best. Be your best. You can do it. Be your best. Be your means beauty.